Okay, we're gonna show you a few things while the camera's in hand here. Next thing we need to do, from what I can see, is there is a seal that goes. I didn't want to leave the camera over there because it's easier to show this. It just goes down in that recess right there. And now, this is kind of a little awkward with one hand. Okay, you got this piece right here. Now, and you can slide that in there. Now here's what you got to watch. Here's this piece. This is also a new replacement piece. Same as the old one. Let's just do a quick comparison real quick. If I can find the old one. Okay, I paused the camera and found the old one. Just want to double check, make sure these are the same. And it looks like, yes they are. Now there's that mosquito again. Here's the one thing I was trying to mention that you need to check. You see this part right here? That is a groove for oil. I'm pretty sure of that. And this right here is an oil hole. Now this slides. I'm missing this with the camera. It slides in like that. Now what you want to be sure of is that you have this part that my middle finger is covering over that oil hole. And you can see the marks where the old one was. I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but yeah, so that has to stay in that position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this camera down. I'm going to put a little lube on all that. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but let me flip this screen again. But I'm using assembly lube instead of oil. Clevite 77 assembly lube. I'm sure it will work just fine. I'm just going to put a little on my finger here. Yeah, we'll just lube everything up real good. There we are. And again, we're making sure that that goes in that position where that slot is allowing oil to come up through that oil hole and lube everything. And I'm going to put a little more lube on the tension ring. Probably don't have to do that yet, but okay, we'll put a little around the seal too. Alright, there we are. Now, it looks to me like the next piece is this. And I'm not so sure if it matters which way this goes on. Trying to look at the wear marks on this old piece. Let's see if it went like that. Because there is one little recess right in there. I don't think it really matters. I really don't. Nope, I don't think it does. If it is, we can take it off and move it. How about that? Okay. Alright. I think as long as your bolt holes are lined up, you should be fine. Okay, we'll try it like that. Yes, it does matter. Those holes are not symmetric. They're okay. Yeah, you can only put it on one way, which is a good thing. That makes it idiot proof. And we like it when they try to keep us from screwing up. Okay, there's also a tension ring. Yeah, that tension ring fits in the sleeve on this too. So yeah, those holes, it will only go on one way. So that is good to know. trying to snap it down on that tension ring. I think it popped down there. And we will snug these bolts up. I'm pretty sure these are it. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and put this on like that. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of looking around, see if I forgot anything. I don't think I did. I did see one problem while I paused the camera. Everything in this kit matches up to what I need, except the outer seal that goes around here, so we're not going to be able to complete this. I'm going to do everything I can and just upload this video, and I'm going to have to hunt for that seal. I guess you might be thinking, well, you should call up the guy you ordered it from and say, hey, I'm missing a seal. But I've already got this together. I may try to contact him, but then again, it might be quicker just to find that seal and just order it. Okay, that's on there. I'll make sure I get everything good and tight. Okay, now let me pause the camera until the next step. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a new impeller blade on this thing. And all it is it's got threads right here. Hope you can see that. There's your threads. And you just reach under here and hold the other fan on the opposite end of the shaft. And start it on there kind of gently, and it screws down until it bottoms out. Of course, when it bottoms out, and this is something, I don't know if anybody who watches this is going to approve of this, but this is something I seen on a YouTube video. The guy was swapping out an impeller shaft while I was on the truck. You don't hold this. You're using this as impact. You don't hold this. You just let it. And it's supposed to tighten it up real good without, hopefully damaging anything. And from what I can see, it's pretty tight. I'm just gonna, I can't hold it, those blades with my fingers and loosen it, so I guess it's pretty good to go. Now, the next thing we need to do, we can't do. This kit, here's your seal, and there's where it's supposed to go. As you can see, that's way too big, so I guess that's all I can do. Let's see, I think this goes on like so. I would probably have to go over to the truck and look. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's the way that goes. Just like that. Okay, yep, that goes there. I'm going to have to order a seal. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I can still spin that. Actually, that only goes on one way. No, it don't. It probably does. But, anyway. Yep, there's that. And I just got to fit it over that edge there. That's that. And now, I'm going to have to go online and find me a seal, one way or another. And that's pretty much all there is to it. That's pretty much all of the rebuild. That's all it is. Just 2 tension rings, 2 bushings, some seals. Yeah, this kit also came with 2 seals, or 4 seals. Here is your pedestal. Let me flip the turbo around and show you if I can do it without dropping it. Okay, I think you can. Well, let me just grab the camera. We'll do it that way. Get all this stuff out of my way. I really should have straightened up my work area better. But You know how that goes. Okay, those seals I just showed you, you got one that goes there, one that goes there, and your pedestal, of course, that's pretty much a no-brainer. Line up the little hole with a little hole and the big hole with a big hole, and it goes on just like that. Bolt it on there with those long bolts right there. And there are also two more seals. You can see them in there, and they go on the engine block or on top of the engine, and this bolts over top of them. You always want to replace those, I guess. So I guess that's all for the turbo rebuild. I wish I could have finished it up for that seal, but that's the way it goes. So I'm going to attempt to load this video and hunt for a seal. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of this project.